Hey ho Eruditians! Welcome to Eruditia's YouTube channel!
I have prepared some speaking part 2 that we can give a try today and put them in numbers so you may not know what speaking topic you will get. Then you will have 1 minute to prepare. After that, 2 minutes to talk about it. Then I'm going to give you feedback in terms of 4 criteria: fluency and coherence, vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation. Right, who wants to go first? Anyone? Anyone? All right, Mohan, I'll come to you. Right, so which number, Mohan?
Yeah, number 4.
Number 4, right. Describe a time when you saw a child behaved badly in public. You would have 1 minute to think about this topic. You may take some notes to help you if you wish. Okay. Then after that, you have 1 until 2 minutes to talk about the topic. I'm gonna time your talk. Do you understand my instruction?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So your 1 minute preparation starts now. Okay, Mohan, time is up. So now you'll have 1 until 2 minutes to talk about this topic, and your time to speak starts now. You may begin.
Okay. When I saw this topic, when I get this topic, that I went to my childhood. Childhood means around my age was maybe 15 to 16 years old. So I was a prefect at that time. So at my school, there was a small ceremony to get that grade 1 students, enroll the grade 1 students, and that's the first day of them in the school. So I saw one small kid in front of office after his parents left from the school, and he was so worried, he was sad, and he just start to cry. And what he did is he just sit in front of office space, and there were small garden kind of thing, and the sand was there. So what he did is he just took the sand and put into his head. He's just crying and he's put into his head. Also, what he did is that he throw sands to everyone. He didn't care about who, or those are parents, or those are in teachers, or those are any other students. So it was so amazing. So that everyone, as a prefect, so we try to calm him. We just try to talk to him.
Okay, time is up, Mohan. Right.
Oh, really?
I know,
I think-
right? It's going so fast.
yeah.
Right.
So I have to speed up. Yeah.
Right. Okay. I think the first thing is you would have to just cut off the opening part when you
Yeah.
were saying that Okay, when I saw this topic, I was thinking back to when I was still young. You said, right? When I was 15 or 16 years old. I think cutting that off would be better because you had the tendency to actually explain all in details of how the child behaved, like throwing the sand to everyone and so on. So I felt like the story also wasn't finished, right? I guess there
Yeah.
must be something else you would like to talk about, but just run out of time. For some people, 2 minutes may not be enough to tell the whole complete stories. So you need to try to help managing your time. 2 minutes is not long, especially when we have like find a long story in our head. Make sure that you can just go on directly to straightforward talking about the topic. Oh, I remember I saw this child when I was 15 or 16 years old back in senior high school, or I don't know, maybe when you were in middle school or something. Then directly describe how it is, because the point is about describing when you saw the child. So talk about
Yeah.
that time and so on. We didn't have to go, like
All the other stories.
yes, talking about the background of the story and etc.
Yeah.
No need. Okay, and then second, regarding the fluency, okay, as I noticed, Mohan, when you were speaking, you were actually repeating the last words of your sentence before going to the next sentence. For example, when I get to this topic, then you before you go on, you repeat it one more time. When I get to this topic, then the second. So at my school, right. So at my school, and then you continue. Then
Okay.
again, the ceremony of grade 1 student. Grade 1 student, and then you continue, right? So you were repeating the last parts of the previous sentence before going on to the new sentence. I know that's actually helping us to think and also know exactly what we are going to say next, but it's not going to be good in terms of fluency because it shows that you are not talking effortlessly.
Mhm.
It's like you're showing your effort when speaking, when you are supposed to talk about it naturally. You need to sound natural, you need to sound like flowing with your stories. You cannot just simply like repeating the previous parts and etc. It's just not gonna go well in fluency criteria. Okay. But in terms of coherence, yes, it is coherent with the topic. The vocabulary also, because you were kind of repetitive, so I could not really see the sufficient range yet. The grammar, yes, you did past tenses, even though some present tenses were still there. The pronunciation was good. I could follow every word, so no problem about the pronunciation. So just be careful when making your stories. Just the repetitions. I need you to, reduce it a little bit. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you, Mohan. I'll come back again to you later. Thank you. Right. Nice. Dira, now it's your turn. Come on,
Yeah.
Dira.
We'll take up number 1.
Number 1. Ta-da! Describe a time when you waited in line for a long time. Okay? You'll have 1 minute to think about the topic. You may take some notes to help you if you wish. Then 1 until 2 minutes to talk about it. 1 minute preparation starts now. Okay, time is up, Dira. Now you'll have 1 until 2 minutes to talk about the topic, and your time to speak starts now. You may begin.
Okay. Actually, this incident happened when I was in Sri Lanka a few months ago, in last April. So I was there for my holiday, and I had to wait in a queue to get pump fuel for my vehicle. So uh, that time was a common. That time was a long queues were everywhere in Sri Lanka for pumping fuels for vehicles due to the economic crisis were there in Sri Lanka. So actually, I had some event to visit on the same day. So I decided to uh, pump full tank, and visit there. But finally I couldn't visit that place also, because unfortunately uh, expected fuel was not delivered to that fuel station. So I had to stay another 1 day to get my car pump and come back to the home. So I felt very disappointed about the political parties and the persons who arrange these kind of facilities for citizens in Sri Lanka, because as a citizens we pay taxes, and we have appointed those parties to take decisions on behalf of the betterment of our citizens. But end of the day, they have done nothing. They have done something for their themselves. So I was very sad about my country, and very disappointed. And still we are experiencing that kind of a situation country. So that was
Okay,
my bitter
time is up.
experience.
Thank you. Right. Yes, you learned from Mohan's part that 2 minutes are not long. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you. It means that you went straight forward, like what I suggested Mohan did. You went directly talking about the time when you waited in queue for a really long time. It was 1 day,
Yeah.
1 or 2 days, meaning like you were in a line of with the other cars for 1 day.
Yeah, it's a very normal thing in Sri Lanka. More than 1 day, more than 24 hours, you have to pack your meal, everything, and you have to go and wait.
Oh my god, for gas, you mean fuel?
Yeah, gasoline.
Oh gosh. Oh my, that was so long. I was just kind of shocked. Oh my, 1 day. Oh my goodness. Right. Thank you. I hope everything's going to get better. I also like saw what is it news about that. Right. Okay. So let me just go straight to the grammatical features. About fluency, you were fluent. Okay, that's great. I noticed some fillers, but that was not much. That's great. Then just some parts when you from the opening you were saying it happened a few months ago in last April. No need to put the in. So just go directly. It happened a few months ago, last April, without in. Yeah. Then okay, can you repeat after me? This one pronunciation is quite bothering actually. Vehicle. Can you repeat?
Vehicle.
Yes, yes. If I couldn't get it right, actually, when you were pronouncing vehicle, I didn't really get it, but because I was, like trying to adjust with the topic you were talking about, which is about gas. So when you were saying that, I just, oh, I concluded that, oh, I think that's vehicle. I think that's what he meant. Okay.
Yeah.
So again, vehicle,
Vehicles.
right?
Not vehicles.
No, it's vehicle.
Vehicles.
Yes. Okay. If you mispronounce it like you did last time, then the examiner would get confused. There are two pronunciation kinds. So vehicle is American or vehicle is British. So
Vehicle. Vehicle.
yes,
Vehicle.
yes,
Vehicle.
yeah. Vehicle is British and vehicle is American way of accent. Up to you which one you want to choose. Also, when you were saying pump fuel, I don't get it. What do you mean by that? Pump fuel.
Pumping.
So the fuel is pumped.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because in a term of what is it, getting the fuel filled into our vehicle, we don't say pump fuel, but we see fill in the gas.
Fill in the
I mean,
gaps. Okay.
yeah, I mean that's the term for
Okay.
putting the fuel into the vehicle. It's, oh, I go for gas, or like I need to fill in the gas. No, that kind of thing. Yeah,
Okay.
fill in gas, right? But reaching the end parts was really good. When you started talking about your feeling, I was so disappointed, and then trying to try. It went so fluent. Also, you used all in past tenses, but what you felt at the time, and then you switch into present tenses of how it is still ongoing until right now, and you say that we are still experiencing it until these days. That's good that you're switching between tenses from past to present, then continue to past again when you went back to how you felt sad and etc. That's good. Any question, Lira, for this?
No, that's okay.
Right. Actually speaking, you both have already the basic of the speaking, as you use English also like most of the time. So I would just like fix on some of your grammatical features and correct the things that you need to be corrected on. Also, what is it, and tell you also how it should go. Okay, but the basic things about speaking, I mean, you have already had it. Just some touch up on one or two parts. Okay, thank you.